I don't know where to start. I'm feeling wired. Hey everyone, what's going on? I hope you're doing really well and welcome back to Emma in Costa Rica. So you might be wondering why there's a bunch of cups laid out here. Today I wanted to do a video of trying several different coffees that I could find in the supermarket. Now, two of these coffees are not from the supermarket, so I'll get more into detail about that. But the rest of them basically have a variety of price ranges. We're just gonna check out the quality. Unfortunately, they got a bit cold in the setup of all this and like making 4 different coffees with a chorreador, which is basically like a piece of fabric that hangs over a ring of metal, and you put the coffee in there and you put your hot water through it, and then that's one of the best ways to make coffee, and it's the traditional way to do it here in Costa Rica, and it tastes so delicious. Let's get started. As you guys know, Costa Rica is really high up on the scale of coffee production, and we drink a lot of freaking coffee. I'm at the point where I'm drinking about 4 cups a day. I know it's terrible for me. You can go and read me out in the comments below, but we just enjoy it. And today, right now, it's like what, almost 4 o'clock, so it's coffee time. And I even have a few little snacky snacks here with me because this is a lot of coffee to drink and I need something to break up that flavor. And just so you guys know, all of this coffee is black. I have not added sugar or milk or anything to any of the coffees, just so we can get that real flavor. Plus, I don't really like it too much with all that stuff. Let's start with the Dota. So I'm going to show you the packages as well. I'll put all the pricing down below in the comments so you guys can check it out after, so you can kind of weigh your own options and stuff like that. So I've actually used clothing pins to close them all because I was terrified that they're going to all spill, because I've got like about 13 bags of open coffee right now. This one smells pretty good. It's almost like a medium roast. A lot of this, oh, it says right here, dark roast. Okay, good to know. And it also says CO2 neutral. And yeah, so the Dota is in Tarazu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Tell me if I'm not saying that right. All of these coffees are made in Costa Rica, just so you guys know. Wow, 100 years of tradition. And it says 100% pure coffee. Pure. So let's give it a taste. Hopefully it's not, oh yeah, it's ice cold. Whew, that's an interesting flavor. It's a bit fruity. It doesn't necessarily taste like a dark roast. It tastes kind of like a light roast. I don't know. It would be much better if it was hot. But it's not bad. I would say an 8 out of 10. Lots of flavor. And just so you guys know, all of these cups that I have here are biodegradable. Next up, what are we gonna go for? Let's go for Volio. Café Puro Volio. Desde 1938. So this one smelled, actually this one smells really good. It smells less fruity than the last one. It's strange, it says here, processed without sugar. No sugar added. Oh, with English on the other side for you guys. I have never seen coffee with sugar added to it. Unless you get like one of those instant ones, but very interesting. Café Volio Clasico is the result of more than 80 years of perfection. Oh, that's good. It doesn't have that like fruity flavor, which I really don't like it when coffee has a fruity flavor. Yeah, that's nice. Kind of light, but strong at the same time. I make my coffee really strong. I'm gonna probably be pretty wired by the end of this. Well, I feel like I rated the other one really high now. So, what's this, like a 9? No, I changed my mind. The Dota is a 7. The, whatever it's called, Violo, is an 8. And I have my glass of water too, because this is just gonna be intense. El Yodito Cafe. I love the name, and it says here on the packaging, put it pretty, drink El Yodito. That one smells weird. It smells like one of those mini O. Henry bars. That's really strange. Huh? Oh! This one has sugar in it. That's nuts. It says right there. Vamos a probar. Tal vez por eso está bien oscuro. It's very dark. Look at it. That's weird. That's weird. That is not for me. Oh, no. There's like a weird, like really bitter, intense flavor at the back of your throat when you drink it. It tastes like cacao, like raw or like real chocolate. But it has a really weird chemically bitter flavor at the end. Whew, that is not putting it pretty. No. No thank you, El Yodito. 3. A 3 out of 10. Because it starts off nice and then it just gets, ugh. I need one of these sweets. So it's common to have like a little bread type treat with your coffee, especially in the afternoon. So I got these. They're basically little breadsticks that are covered in sugar. They kind of look like churros almost, but they're really good. They're called palitos dulces, which is sweet sticks. Next up, we're going to be trying the Rey, the king of all coffees in Costa Rica. So this brand is actually really quite well known here. They have like signs outside of little supermarkets and stuff like that. Let's give it a taste. Let's give it a whirl. I personally never bought this brand before. It smells really good. From 1953. Ooh. That tastes really good. It has almost like a smoky flavor. Café Rey Puro, 100% Arabica coffee from Costa Rica with export quality. This one definitely doesn't have sugar added to it. Oh. This is good. I will continue drinking this one. This one gets a 9 out of 10. Café Rey. Let's go with the Dorado. I think I've tried this one before. This is the bag. It's a pretty bag. Has like kind of like mural style art on it. Dorado means gold, if you didn't know that, by the way. So this one does have a fruitier smell and flavor. It's also one of the cheaper ones you can get. So considering the price, this is really not so bad. This one smells really nutty. Let's see how it tastes. That's different from what I remember it. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I made these strong. There's sugar in this. Why do they keep doing this? I know Costa Ricans love sweets, but like, come on. Maybe that's why I like it. But yeah, it says right here, 90% coffee, 10% sugar. Isn't that interesting? There's no nutritional facts on this, so how am I supposed to know how many grams of sugar I'm having? I would give this maybe an 8. 8 or a 9. The taste is good, but I just don't like the fact that there's sugar already in it. Let's do this. Oh, I wanted to save this one for last. From what I can remember, this was the cheapest one that I got. And this one is called Café Los Gemelos, Tikotico. Café Molito. So that means the twins coffee. Tikotico. Oh, it has sugar in it as well. I did not read any of this when I was buying it. It smells fairly similar to the previous one, the Dorado. But let's see there. And by cheap, I mean like maybe $1 to $2 for this entire package. No. Simply no. It tastes like dirt. That one legitimately tastes like dirt. No. No. Thank you. So, next up, let's go for the Don Papo Yellow. So, it's a yellow honey. This coffee, oh my god, it smelled so good and I just picked it up. So this one is made here in Tarazu. This is actually one that I did not get from the supermarket. This is a specialty product and they were so kind to share this with me so I could give it a try. So let's give it a try. This one does smell a little bit fruity and this is made with the yellow honey process and it is a medium toast. That one's pretty good. You can tell it's a medium roast. It's a lot more fruitier than I generally prefer, but it's good. I could just sit here and smell this all day. It smells so good. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, did I even rate the last one, the Tikotico? The Tikotico would be what? Like a 1 out of 10? Yeah, a 1. So this one, I would probably say a 7 out of 10, just because of my personal preference. But it smells so good. And yeah, these ones, because you can't get them at the supermarket, you can get them from like Facebook. You just need to contact the guy who sells them. I think they do have some locations, but they're closer to Darazu. We have another coffee by Don Papo, and this one is actually a little bit different. It's the red honey process that they do. This one smells better. It smells deeper. Bottoms up. Yeah, I like the red honey a bit better. There's something about it. Yeah, it still has a little bit of that like fruity flavor, but it's not nearly, like, it's not quite as prominent as the fruity flavor in the yellow honey process. Yeah, I would say this one is probably about an 8 out of 10. Let's see. Don Papo. Maybe one day we'll have to do a tour of the farm. I'm feeling wired. This is another one of the cheaper ones that I got. Cafe 7 a.m. I wanted to say 7-Eleven. 7 a.m. Si se puede. Can you tell that the coffee's affecting me yet? Basically, si se puede means you can. Yes, you can. I don't know why it's called Cafe 7 a.m. Because I usually drink my coffee at 5:30, 6 a.m. But okay. Oh, so this is actually made by the same company, I think, as the Cafe Dorado. Because it says here Club de Amigos, which it said in the other one as well. I don't know, it just has that strange smell. I can't quite identify what it is. It almost smells like, you know, in the olden days when we used to bring like pillowcases to fill up our candy, put the Halloween candy? That's what it smells like. It smells like the pillowcase after you've collected all your candy. Yeah, let's try it. That just like sent chills down my body. I don't think this one has sugar added to it though. No, this one is 100% pure cafe. Bitter, really acidic. Really, really acidic. Ah, that might be one of the worst ones. I'm gonna put that at 2 with Tikotico. Ugh. That is not good. No se puede. All right, I need to switch this up. I need something that tastes all right. Chirripó. I think this is actually one of the more expensive ones that I bought. I think this one cost me about 3,000 colones, which is about $6 to $7. It smells hella good. And just touching the bag makes you realize how like it's actually decent quality. The product of the experience and tradition of Costa Rican families that for years have harvested this precious bean. 100% Arabica, Costa Rica. Costa Rica. And this one is a Tueste Medio. It's kind of disappointing. I'm a dark roast girl. I'm realizing that. Yeah, it's just a touch too fruity for me. I'm getting so sick of drinking coffee right now. It smells so good. Why doesn't it taste that good? I'm gonna give this one maybe a 7 out of 10. I feel like there were cheaper ones that tasted better. So next up, we're gonna do Montaña. This is 100% coffee, no sugar added. Cafe of height. Well, let's give it a try. It smells very similar to the Chirripó. With the cup, it smells smoky. Ooh. It's really smoky. Or even like smoked meat. Nope, that's not for me. Ugh. I don't like that flavor of smokiness. Yeah, I'd give that a 5 or even a 4 out of 10. Alright guys, we've got 3 coffees to go. This is one of my favorite brands, 1820. And I saw this version, and I thought I had to try it. This one is definitely one of the more expensive ones that I've gotten. I believe it was about 3,000 to 4,000 colones. Again, you can kind of tell the quality level, or like maybe most of the cost is going into the bag itself, just like the Chirripó. This one again is very, very fruity. I did try this one already, and I'm gonna try it again for you guys. Here we go with the medium roast. Not my fave. In comparison to some of the other coffees I have had today, this one is very good. It's not nearly as fruity as I had tried it the first time. The coffee's not to blame, it's the roast. Okay, so this one I will give a 7 or 8. Let's say 7.5. But again, it's just because of my personal preference and the fact that I don't like medium roast. Cielo, and cielo means like sky or heaven. I don't feel like I'm in heaven. So this one, the white mug, is Costa Rica's famous Café Britt. This is the brand that you're gonna find in the airport and pretty much any souvenir shop. I made a stupid mistake and I bought whole beans when I wanted to buy ground coffee. So here's a clip of me blending my coffee beans in my blender. Obviously this one's not gonna have sugar in it. It is 100% Arabica coffee. There's nothing better than the smell of whole beans, in my opinion. Ground coffee does not compare, but that's just a lot easier for me as an option. This is a dark roast, so this is exciting to me. This is very exciting to me. Let's just give it a try. I like it because it doesn't have that fruity flavor. I guess there is a reason as to why they sell this everywhere, right? It smells amazing, tastes pretty darn good. It's hella expensive. Well, I'm not gonna say it's super expensive, but it's expensive in comparison to everything else that I've bought here. This was like 6,000 colones, which is about $10. But what I think is more worth it is the next one that I'm gonna show you, because the next one is my all-time favorite, my go-to coffee every single day, 4 times a day. I didn't even open this one yet because I have it constantly in a container ready to go. 1820, 100% pure coffee, and this is the classic. This one costs about $3 to $4 for a pack. You can buy like big packs, little packs. This is the smallest size that you can get, I believe. This one is a really full-bodied. It's just, there's something about it that is so great and deep and chocolatey. Yeah, it doesn't even say what kind of roast it is. That's my favorite one. For me, this is the 10 out of 10 every day, every time. Of everything I have tried today, they all have a really nice flavor and they don't taste cheap, even though some of them are really quite cheap. Those are my favorites, and I am totally wired because I just had a bunch of cold coffee. If I missed any specific brands of coffee that you guys would have liked to see, name them down below in the comments so that everyone else can go and check them out and try them and buy them while they're here in Costa Rica. Well, I think it's time to go and make a hot coffee. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are any other ideas that you guys have that come to mind that you want to see me trying that are products specific to Costa Rica, please do let us know down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.